to the Abundology Podcast. My name is Renee Spears, and I'm here today with Mary Lou Rodriguez, who is a hypnotist. And I think everybody is fascinated, that I know, is fascinated with hypnotism. And we always flash back to those Vegas shows, when people are on stage and they get them to do like the ridiculous things.
Right.
But you're using hypnosis in a way to transform people's lives. So I'm so fascinated to hear more about, like, what do you do and how does this work? And
Yes, yes. So thank you. I'm so honored to be on here.
Thank you.
And I'm excited. And so hypnosis, I use it to really transform people's lives. I use it to help them transform their limiting beliefs into beliefs that they want. I use it to transform those habits that they no longer want into their lives to the habits that they do want into their lives. I help them create the life that they want to live, and I help them create that life in their mind when they're in hypnosis. I help them see, I guide them, and they get to see like what it is that they really want in their life and how to be happy and joyful, and it's such an amazing experience. So I know I'm kind of jumping all over.
No.
So sorry.
So I have thought in the past, and what I think most people have heard hypnosis used for would be like to stop smoking or to lose weight. But I love how you're transforming it and using it to, because we kind of get that.
Right.
Where, okay, we can stop your mind from eating or from doing anything.
Right.
But you're using it in the opposite way for getting something.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I am. I really focus on creation. I really focus on what is it that you want, and let me help you get there. And we start with the beautiful brain. And and the way that hypnosis works is that it's, now the technical definition is beautiful, but it's confusing to people. So I've kind of created my own, which is a relaxation of the mind and the body at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And what that means is that you have this heightened suggestibility, and we can talk a little bit more about that later, but you have this incredible focus. And it's kind of like when you're reading the book, your favorite book, and you can hear your husband in the kitchen, and you can hear the kiddos upstairs, and you can hear the dog barking, but you're still like able to focus on what you're reading. And that's what hypnosis feels like. And the way that it works, it's so beautiful, and it's really easy to understand, is that when you become deeply relaxed, and I take someone through a series of exercises to relax their mind, when you start to become relaxed, your brain waves slow down, so that I'm able to bypass the conscious mind, which is the part of the mind that judges and analyzes and criticizes. I'm able to bypass the conscious mind and go right into the subconscious mind, where 95% of who you are is located.
Yes.
Your beliefs, your habits, your spirituality, your intuition, so much more, your emotions. And so that's how hypnosis works.
So when you're in this deeply relaxed state and the subconscious is accessed, is that when, what do you do at that point? You make, so I assume then, I'm going to move forward here. I assume you have talked to the clients ahead of time, and they want to implement certain things in their life or certain beliefs.
That's right. So I'm a little bit of a different hypnotist. I do things a little bit differently. So when somebody comes and sits down in my office and they say, I want to work on my money story. I want to heal my money blocks. I know that I know that I'm worthy of money, but I just don't know why I can't get there. And so we will start to figure out, and then I'll say, well, tell me why you aren't worthy of money. And they'll list all of the reasons. Well, I don't really believe in what I'm doing. I don't feel confident. I was always told growing up that I would never amount to anything. I feel like I don't really deserve to charge this much. So we'll figure out what all the blocks are. And then I help them to reframe those blocks into these affirmations. And those are the affirmations that I say when somebody is deeply relaxed. So I've taken those blocks, we've reframed them, and then I give them these beautiful suggestions, these beautiful affirmations that we created together that they needed to hear in order to transform that belief. So if somebody says, I don't feel worthy, then in hypnosis I'll say, I am worthy.
Nice.
I am deserving. And it is powerful stuff.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Because it's in your subconscious.
It's in your subconscious.
It's getting way down in there to the root of the issues.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
the root
right.
of the beliefs.
That's right. And what people don't understand, and so I feel like I'm really passionate about educating people on the subconscious mind, is that from the time that we were born to the time that we're 9, 10, or 11 years old, studies vary, we lived in our subconscious mind. And what that means is that everything that we saw, everything that we were told, we believed to be true.
Yes.
So if we were told that money doesn't grow on trees, because I work with a lot of people on healing their money story, if we were told that who do you think you are, you don't deserve that, if we were told that money, only rich and evil people, evil people are only evil, rich people are evil. I hear that a lot. Money is manipulation. I hear that a lot. And so if you were told those things, you didn't have the faculties or the discernment to be able to disagree with that. So you believed it to be true. So a lot of times, many, many times, you have these unconscious programs that are running in your subconscious mind that you're not even aware of. So when somebody comes to see me, they don't have any, they can say their affirmations. Money comes easily and effortlessly to me until they're blue in the face. But if in their subconscious mind, they have a program that says, I'm not worthy of money, you hit that block.
Absolutely. We do similar type things.
I know.
So I love how all of us have our special gifts, because absolutely what you're doing and how you're doing this is so important, because we don't even know what we picked up.
That's right.
I'm sure you've seen those studies where they've done where people on one side of the street, their income can be, as they age, $10,000 more or more than
Right.
people that live on the other side of the street. For the simple fact that this part of the street feeds into a different school district,
Right.
around with more affluent people in that
Right.
school district, and this one,
Right.
and maybe in a less affluent school
Right.
district.
Yeah.
So it's all these little things from the time we're little that add up to
That's
these
right.
beliefs.
That's right. That's exactly right. We speak the same language.
Yeah.
Yes. And what's interesting is that a lot of people don't even know that they're saying these beliefs,
yeah.
like I'm horrible at remembering names. Or, I mean, it can be as simple as that. And I'll kind of cringe a little bit, and I'll be like, don't tell your brain that.
Well, and I see it so much in business, where, especially this time of year, well, December's always our slow time of year. It's like, no, wait.
I agree with you. I agree with you. People try to tell me that hypnosis is slow in December, and I will like put my fingers in my ears and go la 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 la, because I know that it's not true for me. It might be true for them, but it's not true.
It's not true for me. Yeah, exactly. And I saw that for many years in the mortgage industry, because you hear, oh, well, December's always slow. People aren't buying houses when it's Christmas time. December was always my biggest month of the year. So I love it when, you can recognize limiting beliefs in other people, because then it reflects back to you. What is my belief about this?
That's right.
And you get the opportunity to look at those too.
That's right. Yes, you are a creator. Yes. I love that. I love that. So, and we're all creators.
Yes.
It's just, what are we creating?
Yes. And so that's where your important work comes in, because
right.
you're consciously making the choice to shift these beliefs.
That's right. That's right. And, it's so beautiful to see people overcome their addictions, or whatever it is, the anxiety or the confidence, the word, it's so beautiful to see them transform their lives and to thrive. And one of the reasons why I love to work with money so much is because it's so fascinating to me what's holding people back.
Yes.
And then also it's really tangible.
Yes.
So if a real estate agent comes to see me, and then by the end, she's sold 2 homes, it's tangible results.
Exactly. And a lot of times so immediate. I had a client here a month or so ago, and we had a great session. And she was walking out, she texted me like, while I was meeting with you, I got a $2 an hour raise. And it was like, I just love that. So immediate.
Such good
I
stuff.
know,
It's
it's so
such
good.
good stuff. It's such good stuff.
So we talked a little bit when you got here about the future self,
Yes.
and we have similar beliefs in that. So could you share a little bit about that?
Yeah. So sometimes I'll do a session with somebody on what their future self looks like. So I'll ask them when they come in, what is your future? Who is your future self? What do you want to accomplish? How do you want to feel? What do you want to be doing? And I'll take them on a journey when they're deeply relaxed, and I will have them step into their future self. But the thing is, we don't have to wait until hypnosis to step into your future self. You can be stepping into your future self now in this moment. And that is what I strive to do. Is I forget, I forget too.
We're human.
We're human. Yeah. And I'll be like, future self Mary Lou would be making this decision. So future self Mary Lou is sitting here being interviewed by Renee. And it's the truth, because I too have, it's like I too am doing the internal work, about being seen, about being visible, about speaking in front of groups of people. Like I too have those beliefs that I am overcoming.
Yeah, once again, because we're human.
We're human.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that we're all doing this work. There's nobody on this planet,
Yeah.
right now. Even the Dalai Lama would say,
Right.
he's still in the art of practicing.
Right,
Yes,
right.
exactly. But I hear that also where people are saying, I wish I would work out more. It's like, well, then put on your shoes right now
Right.
and go work out.
Right.
So we have this idea, well,
Yeah.
I'll start it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll start the diet tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wish I was eating better. Well,
Yeah.
eat better right this second.
Right.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
it's
have
so
to
true.
wait.
It's so true. And I just want to share one quick story. I was working with an attorney who was a litigator, or is a litigator, and she came to see me, and she was no nonsense. She's like, "Put me under. I want to lose weight."
I love
and
it. I love
and
her
then
already.
don't give me any fluff. Just do it. And so I was like, oh, she was such a great experience for me. And so I went ahead and in hypnosis, I had her visualizing that she was eating right, that she was working out, that she was drinking lots of water, that she was playing with her kids. And when I emerged her from hypnosis, she sat up in her chair, and then I went to speak, and she kind of put up her hand to like shut me up. And she grabs her purse, she pulls out her Fitbit, and she looks at her Fitbit, and she looks at me, and she says, how the hell was I in fat burning mode by just lying there?
Oh!
I was like, because your brain believed it to be true.
Yes.
She was my best referral source.
I bet she was.
It was incredible. So yes, you can step into your future self right now. It's like you don't need hypnosis, you don't need meditation, although those things are really beautiful and very helpful. Just step into who it is that you want to be in this moment.
And appreciate. That's another great big part of this too, is appreciating the stuff before it shows up, because it's showing up.
I know.
I think that's so much more joyful way to live.
It really is. It really is. Gratitude is everything for me. I have a daily practice. It's the first thing I do when I open my eyes is I am grateful. Now I'm in recovery 4.5 years, and I consider myself a recovered alcoholic, and I got sober through hypnosis.
Oh.
And AA. I used the two together because my hypnotherapist at the time wouldn't see me until I had support, because she understood that I needed support in addition to reprogramming my mind. And it's what I do with people who come to see me for addictions. But gratitude, so one of the first things I say is I'm so grateful to be sober and to wake up with clarity and love in my heart. And so I love Joe Dispenza. He is my spiritual mentor. He has changed the way I do my practice. I incorporate so many of his techniques and his language into my sessions. And he's taught me, one day I'll meet him again. I met him just once briefly, but he's taught me that when you are deeply relaxed, whether it's through meditation or visualization or deep breathing or hypnosis, that when you are grateful for whatever it is that you want to attract into your life, your amazing soulmate, that beautiful house on the ocean, that your practice thriving, when you're deeply relaxed and you see all of that, you visualize all of that happening for you, and you're practicing gratitude, what you're doing is you're sending a signal to your mind that the event has already happened. And I tell people it's as if you are remembering your future.
Remembering your future. That's brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. And that's how you manifest things.
That's right.
It's that simple. Is appreciating what's what your future.
That's
before
right.
Because you believe and you know that it's going to happen.
That's right.
When manifestation doesn't work is when you don't really believe. You're
That's
kind
right.
of throwing it out. Well, I hope this works.
Right.
I hope I manifest that. It's not
Yeah.
going to work. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but it just doesn't work like
That's
that.
right. That's
you
right.
have to believe that it's going to happen and appreciate it before it happens too.
That's right.
As if it were happening.
That's right.
Yes.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Well, are there any words of wisdom you would like to leave us? I mean, you've shared so much already. You're like, great, Renee, put me on the spot.
I would say that the tool that has really worked for me with manifesting has been when I'm deeply relaxed in whatever way that is that I set the intention and then I create the emotion.
The emotion. And the emotion behind it is like the magic ingredient.
It is the key.
It is the keys. Yes. Yes. Someone a long time ago, there are a couple things I want to share. One of them is I was working with this teacher, I don't know, 30 years ago now, and I was a workaholic at the time. And he told me, you can make more money by visualizing for an hour than you can working 8 hours. And it shifted my entire life.
I'm going to use that.
And of course I lost the train of thought of what I was going to say about the second thing, because I guess maybe that was the thing to say. Isn't that funny how, you just lose, like, yeah, it's out there somewhere.
Visualizing. Wow, it's so powerful.
Yes.
So he gave you those words of wisdom.
Those words of wisdom.
Wow.
And sometimes, when I'm thinking now, like, I revert back where we are all practicing and being the best humans that we can, but I revert back to like, oh, I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to do that. Then I'm like, oh, wait, time out. Why don't I just sit on the couch and visualize?
Beautiful, Renee.
It's so much easier to make money if you, instead of visualizing like opening your bank account and there's $10,000 in it or whatever, if you visualize the events or what that money represents, traveling with your partner, a wonderful experience where you get to go on a vacation with them. You're paying for somebody's medical expenses that improves their lives. If you focus on what that money represents versus just the numbers, it comes to you 1,000 times quicker. That's the key.
That is the key. And you just really said it all right there. Just we choose to make it hard.
We choose to make it hard. Well, and not consciously choosing.
Not consciously. No. I was just about to say it's not conscious. It's not. That's the thing. It's like we don't have to be hard on ourselves because we don't know what we don't know.
We don't know. And so much of this, like you shared, is, up to the age of 9 or 10 that we picked up these beliefs that are not even ours.
That's right.
That, could perhaps have been some of our parents, but societal beliefs.
That's right.
It's everything. What you saw your friends' family when you went to visit their house, what you heard in school, what you saw on TV.
That's right.
All of it.
That's right.
And it's not our stuff.
It's not. I know. And that in itself is transformative. It's not our stuff.
Yeah. It's freeing.
It is. It is.
Well, thank you so much. I so appreciate you coming on here. And I know if you're listening, you're going to want to go work with Mary Lou because this just sounds magical. And I will put all of her contact info in the write-up for the podcast. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much. I'm honored, really, truly. I'm honored to be here with you.
Thank you.